In a scale of 1 to 10, if you were to ask me where I am in terms of achieving the things that I want to achieve in my life, successfully, professionally, impact-wise, financially, I would tell you that I'm about a 3. And what's interesting is if you'd asked me 20, 25 years ago, like, where do you want to be? What do you want to achieve? I would tell you it would look something like what I'm at right now. But interestingly enough, it's a moving target because people that are really successful, they never settle. They're never happy where they are. That's not to say that they're not happy. It's just they're not satisfied with that place and where they are because they're perpetually pushing themselves to grow a little bit more. You know, Freud says we move away from pain and towards pleasure. And, you know, if you think of success as a continuum with on one side being not a lot of success financially, professionally, emotionally, and the other end of the spectrum being everything you've ever dreamed of emotionally, professionally, and financially, most people start a lot closer to 0 than they do to 10. And as they embark on that journey, right, they hit adversity, they hit challenge, they hit frustration, they hit rejection, they hit people that say no to them, they hit people that are rude or disrespectful. And, you know, and how they deal with that really defines what they become. And interesting enough, like as you progress and as your success grows, it's new challenges and it's new adversity. But, you know, when you're faced with it, you're either going to break or you're going to break through. And I think that, you know, left to my own devices, I'm usually someone who doesn't really have a whole lot of discipline, but I have tenacity and grit when it comes to adversity. And for whatever reason, I put my head down and I think about what the things that I want to achieve and where I want to go, and that becomes the motivator. The pain of not being successful is actually a greater motivator for me than the reward of the achievement, right? And I think that constantly moving away from that place of mediocrity is something that, you know, that drives me every single day. I think that we've touched on routine in the past, but, you know, this episode is being filmed from my house instead of, you know, our traditional lunch venue, primarily because I hurt my back and I'm on a bunch of painkillers and muscle relaxers. And though that makes me feel really good, it wasn't really all that conducive to videotaping this episode. But all the same, because it's part of my routine and because there's expectations and because I want to deliver to each of you, here I am doing it from my home. And I think that's really the difference between success is there's a commitment to it, a steadfast vision that this is what I want to achieve and nothing's going to stop me. No matter how much back pain, no matter how many challenges, no matter how many people tell me no, I have something to do, I have something to achieve, and I'm going to work tirelessly to get there. Look, the bottom line is you've got to push through. And regardless of if you're dealing with a physical issue or a financial issue, we are defined by the way that we deal with adversity. You can either let it kick your ass or you can push through and you can decide that you're going to own this thing and the success is going to be yours. The downside is you're never going to get past the 3 if you're really going to be a winner.